The village square was full of music and celebration. Drums echoed through the air as people danced and laughed. A luxury SUV rolled slowly into the village and stopped in the center of the crowd. Everyone turned to watch. Chinedu stepped out, wearing an expensive suit and a confident smile. He walked around the vehicle and opened the passenger door. A glamorous young woman stepped out, dressed in elegant traditional attire. The crowd gasped. Standing nearby was his wife, Amara, carrying a basket of gifts for the ceremony. She froze. Chinedu walked toward her without shame. "Chinedu, meet my new wife. From today, she will live in this house with us." The villagers exchanged shocked looks. The new woman smiled proudly. But Amara didn't cry. She didn't argue. She simply smiled. Amara said, "You are welcome. May this house give you peace." Nobody understood why she was so calm. 3 days later, while everyone slept, Amara made a phone call. Amara said, "It's time. Everything is ready." For years, Chinedu thought he controlled everything. What he didn't know was that Amara had been quietly gathering evidence. A month later, a village meeting was announced. Everyone was ordered to attend. The village chief arrived. The elders arrived. Even neighboring villagers came to watch. Chinedu sat comfortably beside his new wife. Chinedu said, "What is so important that everyone was called here?" Before anyone answered, several vehicles arrived. A team of investigators stepped out. Behind them was a senior attorney carrying a large file. The crowd became silent. The attorney walked forward. "Attorney, Mr. Chinedu, we have completed our investigation." Chinedu laughed. Chinedu said, "Investigation? About what?" The attorney opened the file. "Attorney, about the money stolen from the Community Development Fund." The entire crowd gasped. Chinedu's smile disappeared. Chinedu said, "That's impossible." Amara stepped forward. For the first time, everyone saw confidence in her eyes. Amara said, "You thought nobody would discover the truth." The attorney revealed bank records, contracts, and payment documents. Every missing amount led back to Chinedu. Villagers shouted in anger. The village chief stood up. "Chief, you betrayed your own people." Chinedu looked at Amara in disbelief. Chinedu said, "You did this." Amara said, "No, you did this to yourself." Suddenly, the investigator stepped forward. "Investigator, Chinedu Okafor, you are under arrest for embezzlement, fraud, and forgery." His new wife stepped away from him immediately. "New wife, you told me you were a successful businessman." Amara said, "The wealth was never his. It belonged to the community." As handcuffs were placed on Chinedu, the villagers watched in silence. The man who once mocked everyone was finally exposed. As the vehicles drove away, Amara stood peacefully among the crowd. She never shouted. She never fought. She simply waited for the truth to arrive. And when it did, Chinedu lost everything he spent years trying to steal.